Hey, Poopa Stars. It's your girl Sharon A, and I want to welcome everybody back to my channel. Now hold on. I said, hold on, hold on. Let me run that back. Hey, Poopa Stars. It's your girl Sharon A, host of my comment section, and I want to welcome everybody back to my channel, back to a new show, and back to a new week. Hey, hey, I went deaf on them. Hey, come on. Do, 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 do. Oh, baby, Charlie said. What? As soon as I said back to a new week in this MNF, oh man, I got so excited, so crunk, so happy. Oh, so shout out to that. Okay. And shout out to you too. Yeah, you. A good morning. I'm so excited, baby. Mm, I am. So shout out to that. Listen, it is so much going on these internet streets. Like it's not though, but it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like kind of like he think he is, but he not. So shout out to that child. Listen. Ooh. Hey. Hey. I'm doing a little Chick-fil-A dance. Just so y'all know, I'm doing the Chick-fil-A. Not. Man. Listen, I'm inspired to be that about my business. Yeah. So yeah. Nah, truth is for real. Cause I'm like, man, but nah, Chick-fil-A stood on business. Chick-fil-A stood on business with the people, okay? So it just is what it is. Shout out to that. Now anyway, y'all make sure y'all scoot up, hit the like button. Like I said, it's your girl Sharon A, baby. I'm in the building. Child, listen, so y'all see what we talking about? Like Doji said, y'all see what it is. Y'all see what it is? Um, so shout out to that. We talking about a little bit of Cardi B this morning. Clock it. We will also be discussing uh Blueface. I just feel like everybody's dating life is just too much chili. Yeah, nah, truth is it's just too like there's just gonna be too much chili for the hot dog. Yeah, nah, it's just too much chili for the hot dog. Child, listen, and we're gonna start off with Cardi B. And, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Scoot up. I'll be right back. Yeah, not truth is, I'll be right back. I gotta put y'all in a brief. Hold on. Okay, y'all. Oh my God, the time is just ticking. Child, my time is just ticking, baby, baby. I don't like that. Yeah, the truth is, I don't like that because I didn't anticipate this being a lengthy live at all. Don't it take a real lengthy live like that? Mm, mm. Truth is. But anyway, while I'm here, y'all make sure y'all scoot up, get comfortable, hit the damn like. It's your girl Sherry Day. And you know everything's greener. Yeah, so shout out to that. I'm talking all green flags with me. Uh so shout out to that. I sound like You know what I'm saying? Like, man. Uh, like what's God said? Man. I know that's right. Hold up. I said, oh, look. Sometimes, you know how sometimes you just, you know, like, yeah, shout out to that. Shout out to God. But, yeah, nah, truth is, you know, like, you know, some mornings feel grand, you know, and then others, right, are comparable too. So anyway, child, never mind me. It's just one of them days, like Monica said. Um, but I'm actually in a good mood, so that's kind of contradictory, but yes. Monica, listen, Monica was that girl. Like, do y'all really know, like I saw somebody playing a song, right, on a reel, and Monica jumped in a comments, and like I just really had to give Monica her flowers right then and there. It was crazy how that went, you know, but uh, Monica was that girl when I was young, y'all. Like, oh my God. Her music. Mm. I'm at the ride around and play some Monica for old time's sake. So shout out to that. I sure am. I'm gonna play some You mean don't worry. Oh, and everything. Ah, come on, somebody. Ah, they always talk about 90s. The 90s. The 90s fine women. That's so funny to me. Yeah, the truth is, it's so funny. It's funny. Um, that they will want to do that. Anyway, shout out to them and shout out to that, because that's their biz. That's their biz. If that's what they want to do, child. Truth is. Now, y'all know I might throw in a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You know, that's the way I'm feeling today. I just might. But first of all, Cardi B. Now, right now, I said, now this right here, this right here is crazy. Like in this climate today, right now, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to explain, but let me just put it like this. Right now, it's giving like you you do not want to be on, like you don't, you do not want to be Cardi B's exes. One of Cardi B's exes. Ugh. Like Offset is like he like bare like Offset is scratching, okay, literally like a DJ. He is clowning. Hold on, I'm gonna get back to that clowning shit in a minute. But for real, this man is like begging, crawling, scratching, and crawling. Like I said, clowning, trying to bend the counter. Okay, for real, just is what it is. I said it's trying to literally, um, hang on to his hang on. Okay, period. Like if I would say, "Ooh, you got to hold on." Oh Lord. So shout out to him. Shout out to It's my pooper stars might or might not know. That's my boy, okay? It just is what it is. 1/3 of the Migos, the Migos. That's one of my favorites of faves when it comes to groups. It just is what it is. Migos really, really did their thing. So shout out to them. But child, it just is what it is. I'm calling it like I see. Yeah, like straight down the middle, like a jab. So anyway, I'll say just doing what he doing. It is what it is. He trying to shake back. You know what I'm saying? Like he thought Stefan was a problem, but just might have been a blessing in disguise. It just is what it is because for real. It's like, the press has left Offset and now it's on Stefan. It just is what it is. Seemingly. That's what it seems like. I'm not saying it like it's actual and factual. So don't come for me, okay? In fact, everything I say is all for entertainment purposes. My entertainment and yours. So let's get it. Ugh. Now, Stefan, on the other hand, child without a job. Like, it just is what it is. Like, what is going on in them NFL streets? Okay. Mhm. I'm like, I don't know. The NFL must have thought Stefan got too much chili on his hot dog. It just is what it is. Yeah, nah, they said. They said, hold up, this might not work out. Work out. Oh, look how it looks like a workout. Oh, workout. It just is what it is because you got a lot going on, seemingly, allegedly, because I could have sworn, didn't, what happened? Ain't he being sued again? Yeah, nah, like I think the NFL ain't going. They ain't going for it. Okay, it just is what it is. But we all know, um, that's how they get down. Shoot. The only people that don't really play like that, yeah, like what's kind of said, name one person in the hood that play like that. Is the army. Y'all know the army don't play. I love that for them. Ooh, yes indeed I do. Yeah, truth is, I love that for the army. I sure do. Let's talk about it. I sure do. I sure do. I do. You know what I'm saying? The army don't play. You know what I'm saying? If you get caught cheating in the army, you kicked out. Yeah, truth is you do. You and your duffel bag. They don't care what you did, how you did it, or for how long. You know. It just is what it is. They don't really play all of that. Yeah, nah, truth is, I like that. I do. I think I like that. Cause like you ain't got the lie correct. You see, you just really ain't got the lie. To that. But like, no, truth is, in the army, you know, like that's how they coming. They say boots on the ground. Period. For real. I was in front of you. You know. But no, like, you know, you're a disgrace. You know what I'm saying? Stepping out on your wife. You know, it just is what it is. So shout out to that. Now them sports people, they are not so they not that strict, but they are strict. You know, they kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, now this, you know, this ain't throw out game. They be like, yeah, now this ain't no Jermaine Bree. No, Christina's gone. You see. So shout out to them. Um, and so I don't know. It's giving, yeah, no, you know. Y'all know, y'all know how Smokey did on Friday. We told Felicia, man, gone on. Oh, I love that meme. That meme is so fire. Oh, Lord. That's my ish. Okay, that's my jam. Almost like a radio, baby. I can cut that one up. Yeah, we can turn that one up all day. Um, yeah, that's how seemingly the NFL is doing stuff on Diggs right now. And our truth is like, bye, Felicia. Okay. You know, which is, you know, quite sad. It is. Truth is, that's quite sad. Yeah. You know, it's like, I eat, but again, who knows though, right? Yeah. Because we all know, you know, God has the final say. So shout out to that. Who knows, you know, he could turn this thing around. You know. Period. Kind of like the bison did that grandpa. Yeah, he turned, man, inside out, upside down, you're turning me. Child, that's not funny. That is not funny. So you know, prayers and, you know, safe recovery, fast recovery, speedy recovery, as they would say. Because that was sad. Truth is, that was sad. And y'all remember I said I was gonna get back to that clown. Child, I've been watching a show on Tubi. Child, I've been watching this show on Tubi. And it's about people who have been like, shoot, I don't know the word, but like just got period. They getting got by animals and like living to tell the story, and y'all. It has set my paranoia all 10, okay? It's all 10. I'm like, oh my God. I knew I had something to be worried about out there, okay? It just is what I knew I had something on. I love. So all of that, I want to go camping. All of that now, count me out, okay? And our truth is, count me the hell out. Okay, I ain't going nowhere. Truth is, I ain't going nowhere. But anyway, back to Cardi B. Shout out to Cardi B. who, you know, it is what it is. I don't know what Cardi got going on. Truth is, I don't. I just know all of a sudden, right, they started linking her to this guy, right? And like, here comes his bad press, you know? Yeah, like a ugly nail. Just bad. Just the press is just bad. Child. And so what is his name? Maduka or Koi. His baby mama came for him yesterday on the internet. Child. The Beyonce's internet, child. Um, she came for him after, you know, he was seen on a alleged date with Cardi B. Now, in all fairness, though, if you look, he don't look like he on no date with Cardi B. He does not look like he on no date with no Cardi B. He does not. Like, okay, Cardi B was styled, and the guy who styled Cardi B styled him too. Yeah, not true there. So just like they were sitting, um, they were, you know, no, they was not KISSING. They wasn't sitting in that kind of tree. But we all saw them sitting, right? They was sitting, no, they was sitting, baby, at the fashion show. Um, that was work, allegedly, seemingly, possibly. It looked like work, you know. Now, I don't know if it was some old arranged type work. I don't know, because these folks, they got money. But I don't think so. I think they was both there to work, okay? And so, like, the images from the dinner, it looked like they was there to work still. I'm just saying it is. That's what it got. Because you look, and it's look like a room full of people, and they look like they are with other people, and it's a man sitting next to him, and he is clearly in conversation with the man. Cardi B is listening to the man. You know, it just really gave a dinner. It did. But y'all hear his baby mama come, and I'm like, no, I'm like finesse. Or better yet, I'm like UGK. You see? Because I didn't, y'all make sure I hit the like button. But I didn't look at this thing like front, back, front, side to side, all the way through. Yeah, not true, too. I'm like, man, is this planted? Is this planted press? I do not know. But she took him through there on the internet. And she had so much to say, y'all. So much to say. That I couldn't even get all the way through it. Yeah, now this woman wrote up a goddamn me newspaper. She let's talk about it. And I guess we'll have to talk about it at the party, because y'all know I'm throwing day parties now. So shout out to that. Y'all make sure y'all pull up when I stream. And so that's that. I done took over the day parties. I'm holding the party scene down. At least while Diddy's gone. Okay. Yeah, now truth is I ain't thought past, you know, what we gonna do once Diddy get out. Okay, this is what it is. But yeah, we bought. So shout out to this. Somebody tell Bow Wow. Because y'all remember Bow Wow was like, oh, I miss Diddy at his parties. We might have to get it Bow Wow invite. But anyway, shout out to that. So we'll talk about that a little bit more at the party. Everything that she had to say. But I know one of the things that she had to say, right, was that the guy allegedly cheated on her, right, with women and men, she said. And I'm like, man, oh, wow, eek. First off, wait. I said, wait. Then people, I see people in the comments telling Cardi B, run. Because, like, Cardi B, people saw Cardi B sitting next to this man and was like, oh, Cardi, you should talk to him. You should talk to him. Which, again, is a whole nother topic for a whole nother occasion, right? But sticking to this here, I'm like, now I'm not saying she's lying. I'm not saying she's lying. But like I said, I did think about it front by front as I decided. I'm just like, wow, like I really don't know. Does that make sense? Like, ugh, I need she gonna have to come with some receipts. It is what it is. It's about time. It's about time some folks, like a lot of folks, all of us. Nah, I mean, yeah, I said it, but like, no, seriously. Um, I'm gonna speak for myself, right? Like, I need receipts. I need some concrete evidence of a lot of this stuff. Okay. It just is what it is. Not saying that she's lying. Because I cannot say that, you know? But like, I'm not gonna keep taking these people's word like it's actual and factual, especially when they just say some old, you know. It just is what it is. When they say outland, when they just come on now. Truth is. But she went in. She went in on her baby daddy, and like I said, we will read her newspaper article soon. Okay, so anyway, shout out to that. But people was like, yeah, nah, Cardi, this ain't that. Leave him alone, and this, and that, right? Which it probably was nothing anyway, because remember, Cardi B said that she will be very, very, very private and quiet about her next relationship. Which me personally, I kind of got high hopes for, because y'all know how I feel about it. But anyway, after that, let's move on and let's talk Blueface, okay? Because that's what else is going on these internet streets. Shout out to Cardi B and Stephon Diggs. I'll say everybody involved, okay, in that last story that I just spoke on. Shout out to all of them. And then let's move on. Okay, so Cardi B ain't the only person that got like, just seemingly a messy love life right now. Okay, it just is what it is. You also have uh Blueface. He got that going on too. Yeah, now truth is, like, what? You try, you listen. 2 to 3 days. Friday, you was just putting out your pictures of your new bonus family, like you call them. I mean, Friday, you just debuted it. Nevaeh is looking crazy in love, kind of, sort of. I don't know what to call what they got going on. But anyway, uh, yeah, we'll get back to that for the record. But child, so you just did this Friday, and then on Sunday you trying to be around Christian. Like, I love the way Christian was, you know. Yeah, truth is, I love it. Now I will say something about it seemed a little, I don't know. I don't know. But y'all see this new? Do y'all see this lady rolling with Krishan? First, I didn't see her have two titles. She went from calling herself Krishan's best. Well, I don't know. I went from seeing that she was Krishan's bestie to now she's her assistant. But, and I'm not saying, she got nothing to do with nothing, because I definitely feel like, Krishan's I feel like her position with the Blueface stuff, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Scoot up, get comfortable. When it comes to Christian and Blueface, I definitely think that, her position is changing 100%. Like, I just think, she's changing, you know. Um, but I also think that she could be being influenced, you know. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, because shout out to the good influence. Yeah. Yeah. I know that's right. Child, please. Because, in other words, Christian stood on business when she ran into Blueface. And personally, I think it had everything to do with the Dean situation. Yes. Let's talk about it. Um, Dean was really nasty to Krishan. And I seen a clip of him talking about it, and I meant to save it for y'all, but honestly, I didn't really feel like it was that, important, honestly. But he just spoke on it, and he was like, yeah, I was mean to Krishan. He was like, because I'm Team Blueface. And Krishan came up here to stream, and nobody even told me she was coming. Like, he literally just, you know, said. And then he was like, two, I'm Team Blueface. Like, you know, ugh, child, ugh. Baby, and he gave everything that Christian was feeling and experiencing with him. It just is what it is. He spoke on it, and he was like, and she had an NDA, and she came up here and broke it, and then I seen another clip where I don't know how if this clip was real, but I do think it was real. Well, then somebody he gonna sue Christian for breaking an NDA and lying and showing fake text, allegedly, according to Dean. So that's a lot going on there. But like, yeah, I think Christian went to stream with AB and Dean, and Dean sabotaged her stream. Yeah, he sabotaged her stream. He sabotaged the stream, and made it weird. But anyway, so shout out to Christian though. She stood on business. But like I said, I think it had more to do with that than anything. But I also feel like somebody is, they got in Christian ear, and like seemingly she not really playing the game with Blueface no more. As far as like him not claiming they baby. She said like it's kind of up and stuck behind that. And I will say this though, it looked genuine though. It did, but also I don't know. You know how they say people be battling with their flesh? That's kind of what it came to. Y'all hold on real quick. It's your girl Sherry Day, and I'm in the building. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Hold on. All right. Sure, day I'm gonna go. So hit the like and let them know. Child, but anyway, so Blueface, he got a lot going on too. You know, he used to being touchy, feely, and all smiley, all in his baby mama face. And allegedly, that ain't, what that is right now either. Although, she did try to say, like, he need to quit popping up at her house. I don't know, I don't know. It's just the way she said it. I'm like, Jaden, I'm gonna need her to stay in character. Yeah, no, truth is, if she dealing with the car dude or not, you know. But at the same time, y'all know how I feel about dating publicly, right? I don't recommend it. Not unless it's serious. Okay, it just is what it is. Okay. And Shay Renee, I'm gonna go. Child, so yeah, Cardi B ain't the only person that got something going on, but I been told y'all, Cardi B been told Blueface, man, hold this done. Yes. Hold on, Blueface. Like I'm gonna take over this internet for a second, one time. But one time, it just is what it is. So anyway, shout out to Cardi B. And it's crazy too, because I was thinking about all of this stuff Cardi B got going on, and it just is what it is. And, I what was the didn't the list didn't the list Cardi B to be the hottest rap girl? Oh my God. Oh my God. I forgot about the rap girl list. Did we go over it? I think we went over it, but I don't know about us going over it thoroughly. Yeah, from the rooter to the tutor. I don't remember that part. So we might have to do that. Yeah, ooh. Like Master P said, we might have to do that, yeah. Okay, so here's the rap girl list, and shout out to Amon Wiggins for posting it. It says, yeah, Cardi B is the hottest female rappers right now. Cardi B tops that. And, she is. But, I thought about it. I was like, I wonder how Nikki feels. And it's just like, Nikki is seemingly put her rap career on hold a little bit. Like, I don't know what Nikki is actually doing right now. I really, really don't. But yeah, somebody was saying like they don't think she cares. And I don't really know. I don't know. I really don't know. Like I said, I just wonder how she feels about everything that's going on right now. I would love, you know what I'm saying, to hear spaces from Nikki for real, just about everything that's going on. Because I one thing that I can kind of agree with the person on is I wouldn't say so much that Nikki doesn't care, but I will say that like clearly Nikki is definitely in a different space right now. Okay, it just is what it is. Don't seem to be worried about rap right now at all. Like I know Coi Leray came out and Coi said, what she said. Uh But Coy threw me off too, So like, let's talk rap girls when I throw my party. So shout out to that. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all pull up to my party, okay? The rap girls will be invited, and we will be going over the rap girl list. So shout out to that. And I need to make a note of that before I be writing checks. Ciao. But yes, child. Um, Blueface stuff is all over the place, and you know, again, shout out to Krishan though, because we are seemingly seeing, a different Krishan, a different side of Krishan. But this is the thing, like, no, I feel like, we done definitely seen this before. Um, hold on, y'all. Ooh, um, hungry ain't even the word. Oh, it's past that. So anyway, yes, we'll be going over the list thoroughly. But anyway, yeah, Blueface stuff is all over the place. It's messy. Ooh, real coming in real messy. Blueface stuff is. Oh, but that's how he like it, child. Like a sloppy Joe. All over the place. But anyway, shout out to him. And him trying to be kind. I really hope he keeps that up. I do. I hope he keeps that up for Nevaeh and the baby's sake. Okay, the child. Okay, the unborn child. Please. So anyway, shout out to Blueface and his mess of a mess. Hopefully he gathers it. Oh, yeah. Now, truth is, here I just want him to gather it. Yeah, like an Easter egg hunt. I want him to gather all his shit and collect it in one basket. Cause truth is, I just see that now. Everything is all over the place for real. Truth is, and I really don't know how to feel about the baby thing. Krishan was trying to, she was talking to him about the baby, him not claiming his child. And she said, like, she ain't feeling that. So shout out to her. Yeah, no, shout out to her and shout out to that. Somebody said they think he might be a little embarrassed. Carlissa Ben said that. Carlissa Ben said that. I just really don't know how to feel about it. I also think that whatever the lie is, it has went too far. Yeah, whatever the lie lies, child. Yeah, wherever the lie lies, and whoever chest that it lies in or lies beside, it didn't took over at this point, and it just is what it is. Sadly, though, sadly, I ain't gonna say sadly, but I don't know. I just don't really believe Blueface that much for some reason, and that's crazy. Ooh, that's crazy work. But yeah, I don't know. I wish they put that to bed. Yeah, now like rockabye baby, like it is what it is. uh, but I'm gonna tell y'all what I really, 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 really have. What I think too. Another reason why I think that Blueface could be denying that baby. So y'all make sure y'all show up to the party. To the party, to the party. I'm gonna go on and invite Blueface to the party. So we can talk about him and Junior. Okay. Him and Junior. Okay. It's still what it is. So shout out to that. I think Blueface is lying through his teeth when it comes to that little boy. It is what it is. You take a blue, he takes lie detector tests for everything else. He was ready to take a lie detector test with Chaba. Hit the damn light. As we move on, baby, on these internet streets, because like I said, it's a lot going on with the messy relationships. So I say, yeah, dad, this is a mess. None of this is looking like love. By the way. Child, Ekane and Chris. I don't know what Ekane and Chris got going. Now, the truth is, but I've been meaning to talk to y'all about Ekane. And if I'm lying, I'm flying. Child, she been on my handy dandy notes. I just didn't get around to talking about Ekane. But y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. I've been watching Ekane for a minute now. I think Ekane is extremely funny. Um, and it just is what it is. I think she's extremely funny, and I also think Ekane is extremely entertaining. Okay, it just is what it is. I think Ekane really has it. You know, so shout out to her and shout out to that. Now I did want to tell y'all something about myself for a second, but I'm gonna let that rock. Yeah, nah, the truth is I'm gonna let that rock. But we could talk, especially because we could talk about that that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But as far as Ekane goes, um, again, very, very entertaining. But I will say this. I think Ekane could seemingly, possibly, right, be going through some things, right? That like she's living it out on camera, and it's not all good. Just like everything isn't all bad, if that makes sense. I've seen some Ekane content that was um, like good. Good answer, good content. It's just like I don't know, but this is because I told y'all I have talked to y'all about Ekane one time, and what I was telling y'all is, if Ekane can get to the point where she is faking it till she make it type of thing, then I think she'll be, you know what I'm saying? Like I think Ekane will be like to me, for me, a little bit more admirable, inspiring, you name it. Because the thing is, I told y'all before, like I personally be wanting Ekane stuff to be fake, and scripted. Cause it is what it is. Like, other than that, other than that, what are we really doing with our time? Cause it's crazy. Her content is not. It's not favorable for real life, if that makes sense. Hell, even the Drewski could have been daddy stuff. That, like, those are skits. Clearly, they're made to be funny. But if that was real, that wouldn't be funny. Him acting like he don't really want this girl. Him acting like, like, I don't know. I can't explain it. But if it was her real life, that wouldn't be funny. You know. And so when it comes to Ekane, I think she's trying to make the trauma of her real life comical. And like, yeah, now that's where, truth is, like, no, with my finesse voice. Like, that's where the lines get blurred, you guys. For real, for real. And it's like, nah. I be wanting Kane to like take more control over her stuff and start doing skits. Because I feel like she has it. But I also think that ultimately she possibly could be going through something. Truth is, I like these latest videos make me feel like, okay, hold on. Maybe a lot of this isn't scripted, and maybe just maybe, um, like she is really going through something. Like literally going through something. Cause I feel like, man, I didn't see he came before. Yeah, the truth is, at work, at one of my old jobs, yeah. And I can't remember the lady's name, and that's a good thing, child. But I will say she just, it's just I don't know. I just feel like it can be a lot, and I think Chris dang sure don't know what to do when she get to bouncing and moving and yeah, everybody knows that bounce and turn, child. I'm telling you. Oh, I'm telling you now. Like, man, listen. You want the truth? You gotta be able to handle it. Like, I mean it for real. Like, all jokes aside. um, I have really dealt with some people, mentally challenged people. Okay, it just is what it is. And baby, it can't gives that sometimes. Yeah, now truth is like, because she does so much on camera. I can only imagine what she doesn't do on camera. It can also makes you wonder. She does, child. She makes you wonder. Yes, like Stevie. And yeah, messy relationship, seemingly. And I just want to wish them both well because it's a lot going on between them. And honestly, like I said, I've been wanting to talk to y'all about Ekane, and that's the truth. Ever since she got this new stuff on her face, and she, people trying to figure out what that was or what that were, and they were saying that they thought it was a dentist thing, and like it's like, man, who knows? But with the mark left behind, I do not think that was a dental thing. At first, they had me going with a dental thing. At first, because again, y'all make sure I scoot up, be comfortable with the like button. But again, in Kane's situation, You know, um, I thought, that hold on. In Kane's situation, right? It's like good to get the people talking, if that makes sense. So like, let me tell y'all what people do. People do lots of stuff to get the people talking. You know, so if Ekane did get something done at the dentist, right, and her face was puffy, not telling the people that I went to the dentist will get the people talking. It's gonna get people. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? It's engagement. People like that. So, I was like, that's a possibility, but like, no, after it left a mark, I'm like, no, ain't no dentist thing did that. So what's next? Now I know they talking about Ekane got into some type of scuffle, okay, allegedly, with some people. But you know what doesn't make it that much sense of that? Where's the people? Where are the people? Yeah, now truth is at this point, baby, a girlfriend, ooh, hey, we see you. You know what I'm saying? It's like at this point, you gonna have to start getting like paying people to say that they was the people. And you know how crazy that is. Like who? Like, but I'm just saying because y'all see that girl that Krishan got into it with. Oh yeah, oh, okay, okay, like that. You got into a scuffle like that, he came, and it's no cameras, no, nobody tell me, yeah, it's me. Hello, it's me. Hello, it's me. I used to be telling everybody get a call. Don't they call to be on? Yeah, try. And like, truth is, I kind of don't believe that. Now I don't know what happened. Let me make that crystal clear. I don't know what happened. But her telling the story that she allegedly got into a scuffle with somebody, I don't know if I believe that. Because, like, I don't know. Now, it could be true. It could be true. Because you got a lot of people who aren't just internet, but I don't know. Yeah, no, truth is, I just don't believe that like that. So, anyway, that's that. And like, yeah, I want to wish everybody well in the situation. I feel like it's a lot. Um, I feel like it's a lot. But I will say this too, also. Um, you know, I will say this too. Being that I consider myself well rounded too, you also have a lot of people who, can simply chalk Ekane and Chris's relationship as just ghetto, like hood, like um, like one of them hood relationships. You know what I'm saying? Um, Basically a relationship where people don't know how to control themselves and don't know how to talk to each other, and that's that. You know. Um, and sadly, I think that's how things go swept up under the rug, for so long. But again, I'm not on TikTok. Because I'm not without a TikToking and a Rick rocking exactly, so to speak. So I'm not over there and I'm not watching every single thing. And I don't really know a lot about the two. I just know that, like, yeah, it just looks like the average hood couple getting into it on Friday and Saturday night because they doing whatever they be doing, you know? And that's that. That's what it gives, child. But again, I do want to wish them well because these latest clips are like, yeah, they have been a lot. Okay, they have had a lot going on. But anyway, Pooper Stars, it's your girl Shay Renee. I came, I saw, I conquered, baby, and I had a funky good time doing it. I sure did. I really enjoyed talking that talk with y'all. But now I gotta go. And the truth is, I wanna leave. Ha. Oh, but I gotta go right now. Sadly, but I'll be back to hold you down. So shout out to that. Oh, y'all, I'm finna go. I'm finna go. I'm finna go. Get back in these internet streets. Y'all hit the like button. And I'll see y'all on my next